ngarangi katule sintune kadi chese shujui. Adini ngarandoya tasunge pato mese kambo chu jiki kansan yin samna pangdo sondo 정정이 좋아지 가야 참아도 버튼 다다 되기로 이나야 나라도 수능비 되고 충분히 열렸던데 대리 때나 수직이 가서 간보다 참 좀 되네 추게 도는 게 나라도 간세 지세 킨넘발라수 그래서 이제 생각만 수준까지 채 다들 수비 다 되네 다 저기 두세 간보면도 이런 봐 그런 거지 공대장에 두세 충분히 봐 인정해야지 그래서 아들이 추수들라 좀봐 간보만 지실 수 있는 저는 말에는 주다수나 당이 저기 나랑도 다산년 공부하셨네 로만 보셨네 이제서 gemban이 바닥에 로드나 킴보다 두소만에 인지미치다 도고에서 구석제 연범도 경카대 간보 나라로 포바 뜨는면서 수준이 다들 진짜 진내섬나 나랑도 자사다 첨부경을 투지 첨부지 때 저기 추대기 소버트나 구석제 땅원에 나 진짜네 겨워서 장이 세션이 다들 찍어라 이제 추세 인sel로 담봉하라 로나야 님바송 근데 님바 나랑도 다 저사 수카촌네 로마보송네 추세 양따바 슈마 tum나야 케 캐른 그쪽고 혹은 넘바송 두번 있는 말씀이 수종이라
First of all, before I actually go into translating what Lubin just said, I would like to confess to everyone that I am not a professional translator, and neither have I done translation of such a teaching before. But I thought that even if I can get across to you maybe just 10% of what Lupin is trying to teach, that would be beneficial. So with the blessing of His Holiness and all the Rinpoches, I will try my best to translate as much as I can through the little English that I know. I would also like to seek forgiveness from everybody in case if I'm not able to translate properly. Now coming into the actual teaching program, first of all, Lupin would like to thank His Holiness the Gyalwang Drukpa, His Eminence Khamtu Rinpoche, and all the other eminent Drukpa Rinpoches, Lamas, Trikus, and Sanghas who are gathered here today from all over the world with deep respect and devotion to the Drukpa lineage. Lupin is saying that he is quite old by age now, and that he had neither met His Holiness or other Rinpoches before, and that he would like to thank His Holiness and all the other Rinpoches from the deepest of his heart for giving this opportunity. He would also like to thank all the Sangha gathered here from all over the world, gathered here today, for showing your deepest respect and devotion to the Drukpa lineage. Lupin is saying that he is also very lucky that he has been chosen to be sent as the representative of His Holiness, the Jekembo, the Chief Abbot of Bhutan, and the monk body of Bhutan, to the Annual Drukpa Council.
다들이 건네 최세 칸 이제 수기 칸 담보니 나랑도 되나 두천 좀 붙이 나 컴퓨터 좀 붙이 콘 넘베 뭔가 밴드도 템바티 몇년 공편자 년바 수축이 두전나네 가면지 투지 자체선은 나데 담바 지 동랑칸 됐나 무슨 투된 진짜긴지긴 결론마다 되는 캐도 mambo 전제 뚜맘바 되네 뭐랑서 추주 연구콘에 까지 첨부인 세수기라 대단하와 림보체라 대답이 취기 취적이 혼내 취직이 약간 잠깐에 림보체라 도람 남게듯이 전다 만보듯이 말아도 혼내 까지 치세 수주의 가인선나 공기 주도로 돼서 필수무반나 필수초반 나와를 텐데 다다기 사쳤던 날로 쫄랑칸데서 감보 신경비 껴봐 살아펴봐나세 또 잡아를 텐데 투지 치세 수주의 나한테가 제가 김보름 버치 잡네 저리 가격이 덤바디 밴드주비 성격이 덤바마세 밴드주비 덤바디 지단 이 따부만 임바 엄마네 여바디서 냠바 소추다 내베게 사고날로 사부투디긴 담번에 가보 밴드주비 추수게 잡이 투제 자신만 나왔더니 신변까지 쳐서
Lubin, just before he said this, he said that he is also saying that he's quite old now and that he might forget some facts and make some mistakes. So he would like to beg forgiveness from everybody. And Lubin also said that he would also like to thank the donors, firstly His Holiness and all the donors and supporters of the ADC for making this possible. And that he says that the Amitabha mountain is like a heaven now. Lubin said that His Holiness's wish is that the holy Drukpa lineage and his precious teachings not vanish from the world, but instead flourish and retain all the valuable teachings in places where it is already there, as well as to spread to new areas.
림보치 거르기 통과라 다들 원에 수바진도 밴드들 tem바지 엄마 예색할로 만년바 소치 단지다 메살로 사보 주나니 순대 야다바 나지 엄마만의 예배 밴드들 tem바 님바데서 냠바 소치다 만년바 콤페 도탑라 마디와 간디로 점준달래 나기에서 숨게도
As Lubin said that one of the purpose of this ADC, according to His Holiness and all the Rinpoches, is to help flourish the Drukpa lineage. Help in spreading the Drukpa lineage.
Tena ngaranto du sungi khone sunde tokte shubai mambo shumaso deritena khase dunda shuwajin ni dubi khone ngamane pende dubi tamba da sasine da sungi padu manungda dumda ma nyamsunde 송 유나 드니 자원의 체반이 단이 미네야 로레저도 rumba지도 나랑도 같은데 자주순에 컴페탄기 인세슈이.
In this regard, Lopin is saying that he would like to reassure His Holiness that as far as Bhutan is concerned, we would try our best and that the essence of the teachings will continue to flourish. Lopin said that even though for some time the Drukpa lineage may have diminished in Bhutan, but not really diminished. I mean, it was not really flourished, but not really diminished from the root. So the essence has always been there.
Ni tinde shuti rimboche la ta ngarandu dube katune chicho katun ngane chai shuju ngamande yobadela manyam sochuda nyamba kompene tata zonda mese chede kambo chiruge tone 야 소기 되게권에 투제 제바 만나서 쉬이 옛나야 투제 제바 만나서 쉬지 야랑도 담벨라 로질라 고안이 세 자기도 선바이 간신나 다른 뭐 지나가지 같이 오늘 치숨라 소바 간신이 특히 조선의 돈에 간신이 맞자라기라 툭 맞자라기라 옹어세 수반나셔서 근데 딴데 매서 쉬기.
Lopin is saying that when he says that the Bhutan government and the monk body is going to try our best to retain the teaching, it is possible that people might misunderstand. He is saying that this is not to mean or to be misunderstood that we would not require His Holiness Gyalwang Trukpa's teaching, but to reassure His Holiness that the government and the monk body of Bhutan would put in all our possible efforts towards promoting and preserving the precious teachings and transmissions of the lineage. We've been saying that even though in Bhutan the Drukpa lineage have not spread far and wide, not far beyond Bhutan, but we have been able to retain and preserve the holy essence, and hope that now, even with His Holiness's blessings, we would further prosper for the benefit of the Drukpa followers in particular and the world at large.
나랑기 코는 수바데 림보체 투공 자체선에 있을 코랑기 자주 네 감보 수술로 떠네 대답을 제반마세 엄마네 여바 제가 년바유나 소식이 투제다 만년바유나 공백이 투제나와 녀대임be 제중가는 두베코네 나는 가야 숨이게 나는 투세 다고 수바면 다도 수가 따보면 가야시나 나랑저기 지적 가지고 코네 나자라라 차에 숨에 림보체 치다 투제 던네 데모가서 수바이.
When he's saying that, according to His Holiness, his wish is that if the Buddhism, if the Drukpa practice is already there, his wish is to further strengthen, and if it is not there, to revive the teachings again.
다도 림보체라 수바 정도 나자라 최대의 코네 감보 세세 된다지 수준이 다도 림보체라 수바 정도 안에 투테 있는 맞으시 수준이 다디 제만에 만배 아주 도요라 가비기 템바데 가치치 용이가 지시 간다실에 고소이 아마 간다시 주의가 다 조와 나오는 게인데 나오는 게 맞죠 건네 가비라마 수준데 제답이 넘세 잠보 주긴 수이나 세 토토라 차용섬네 대수기.
Lupin is saying that now he would like to talk about the spread of the Drukpa lineage in Bhutan, about which lamas came to Bhutan in which time and spread the Drukpa lineage. Lupin is saying that the main person, of course, is Shebdrungaon Namgyal, but before him, some other lamas came to Bhutan and they established the Drukpa Kagyu tradition in Bhutan. So he is going to talk about the spread of the Drukpa lineage, emergence of the Drukpa lineage in the Kingdom of Bhutan.
다 담보 가기기 템비 주고 담보데 그런 잠바절에 임바 kinh 체 다디 오만에 쭈두생하시 바두생하시 미두생하시 가수명거래 제 그런 게 공어라 그렇게 내수 동안에 대마제 로말의 양롭산에 제 가세라 찐도 넘기 간만 더 와시다 미주 사이 집안도 와시 바주 이제 뒤도 와시 중에서 담불이 천년을 계셨던 시기도 다디 뒤도 미주 바주 숨네 나랑도 두비라 아마 컨디션가 니네 마수죠.
Lopin is saying that everybody, all of us gathered here today know that Sangbajare, of course, is the founder of the Drukpa lineage. Then there were three branches of the Drukpa lineage, as you know: the upper Drukpa, the middle Drukpa, and the lower Drukpa.
나랑도 좀 때문에 많이 인기 상계도 장소 선바 뒤속에 투면을 때문에 아주 두개 합되나 담보 공도 수바지도 뒤두면도 봐도 숨게 났네 담보 뒤두네 저기 담바 자리에 오면서 저기 계산바 이세 로레 담아싱게 전체 뒤두기 컨텐츠는 아마 진짜지 빠르게 초라 경제 때문에 가격이 좀 받수사도 이제라 빠르네 뒤두네 돌아 대마서 봐 기초 바로와 생애 지전에 다시 등사파 빠돌라 당기 경발라 대사tam네 가비기 템바 텐도 주사는 세수니.
Lupin is saying that he is not going to. He's saying that the masters from all these three branches of the Drukpa lineage visited Bhutan and spread the Drukpa lineage in the country. But when he says it, he's saying that he is not trying to praise himself or trying to be proud that we have all these. But it is a fact that masters from all the three branches of the Drukpa lineage visited Bhutan at different times and spread the Drukpa Kagyu tradition. Lupin is saying that from the upper Drukpa tradition, a Lama called Lama Chikarwa, visited Bhutan in the 13th century. And Lama Chikarwa was Gyalwa Gyosangpa Gyombo Doji's son. And as you know, Gyalwa Gyosangpa Gyombo Doji was the chief disciple of Tsangpa Jare, the founder of the Drukpa lineage. Lama Chikarwa visited Bhutan in the 13th century and founded the Chikar Gomba in Paro, Bhutan, and saw the seeds of the upper Drukpa lineage in Bhutan. Likewise, Lupin is saying that again from the upper Drukpa lineage, a Lama called Kecho Barawa Gyaltsen visited Bhutan also in the 13th century and founded the Paro Danki Gyomba, further strengthening the establishment of the Drukpa lineage in Bhutan.
이 속에는 바두 땜베다고 가야 바두기 땜바 가시지 엄마 저랍 주순반에 도견 파도 림버시 주진에 바두기 땜바 주사도 되게 제만에 소마자르게 로마 생긴 체제 구이 나선 균가 생기셔야지 팀보 디시플라 준디 옛날 두대 땀네 가지기 땀바 바두기랑 맞지기 된다지 주사도 근데 미둘라 겨와 로레바 자방원수 생하시 또 라단에 그때 다 봉탄 졸라졌네 인사 타발인 씨가 세 잡아들라 된사답 이 속에만 미기 때라 조정 좀봐 생각잖아 된사 칸이 때문에 뒤에 방송기 아마 같이 좀 담보네 가격이 때문에 요즘 주범만 또 제만에 나오는 게 준지 탑주도 도와나서 좀만도 봐 카시지 된다는 조사하는 수준이.
Lupin is saying that now from the middle Drukpa Kagyu tradition, Pajo Drugom Shigbo visited Bhutan in 13th century and helped spread the middle Drukpa tradition, Drukpa Kagyu tradition in Bhutan. And again in the 6th Rabjung, from among the 9 Singhis who were supposed to be the disciples of Tsangpa Jare, Jamyang Kunga Singhe visited Bhutan and founded the Dechenfu monastery in Thimphu. From the lower Drukpa tradition, Lupin is saying that the founder and chief of the lower Drukpa tradition, Lore Dragpa Wangchuk, visited Bhutan and founded the Tharpaling monastery in a place called Bumtang in northern Bhutan. And in southern Bhutan, Zurigyomba in lower Bhutan, thus further strengthening the Drukpa Kagyu tradition and establishing the lower Drukpa Kagyu tradition in Bhutan. Therefore, Lupin is saying that lamas from all the 3 branches of the Drukpa lineage visited Bhutan. But even then, the establishment of the Drukpa Kagyu tradition in Bhutan was centered in different places. It was only in certain parts of the country, but not throughout the country as a whole.
다 공주 주바진도 뛰메 바도 미도 숨네 가기는 가시주네 나랑도 루비라 가기기 때문에 제주네 동쪽도제 마모 면디베로 동쪽도제 마모 주사면서 수기 다 되게 지만에 나랑도 이게 정경고마 모는 게 둘러 천산에 내가 가기기 때문에 엄마 뚜바들라 가서자 진네 누가 건가 가요 나 가기기 때문에 천년기 찹디 다승기 봐도 만년봐 대가랑 유의시 중이
Lopen is saying that, as he said before, all the lamas from the 3 Drukpa branches came to Bhutan, but it was concentrated in different areas and not throughout the country. So when Lama Shabdrung Namgyal came to Bhutan, he further strengthened, spread and flourished the Drukpa lineage all over Bhutan as a state religion and united the people under one single faith of the Palden Drukpa tradition.
다 나름 두바이 질라 가지고 덤바 엄마 정도 텐터시 중기에 나랑 고쪽저 전에 수발전에는 강의선나 제린때나 약간 용네 맨만 복하시 마세 말처럼 취득이 긴들바 안내 검신 마모동산에 삼지기들 막힌 받으면 이야 라자니자기 Drukpa Council, Drukpa Council temba tardo. Tende condition, ama condition to cheka. Condition to cheka. Junior condition to samba. Tesumra yemidu say Tandaluswa in Sesumila. Ne di Germane, Nawanam big Germane, Karab Tambo, Takar Dunan City, Tata, Tilla Shajuba, Jimmy Shuda, Gepato, Cherab Juju, Tamba de Chidogi. 제대로 가지고 덤바지 만년바라 소추더라지 이야 바갑질래 제 똑똑똑 누르누소 로 나베스나 나네 두개 담보 청마수에 거네 청마 수사전에 가지고 덤바지 고주변이 소제 자체선은 나네 내가도 다산네 로빈 땡지 점소 우주비 잡아가시 컴로 돈대로 묻히기 있어서 나네 로카시 바사네 가지고 덤바페 Minyamba, 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 Competani, Choco Tinetutis.
Lopen is saying that the reason why he is talking about which lamas came to Bhutan in which time is because probably all of us here know that Bhutan is a Drukpa Kagyu country, but maybe we don't know which lamas came to Bhutan and which lamas helped in spreading the Drukpa Kagyu tradition in Bhutan. That's why he said the reason why he was talking about the different lamas coming to Bhutan was to let you all know that that these lamas came to Bhutan and helped in spreading the Drukpa lineage in the country. Saying that from then, starting from the first Jekhenpo of Bhutan, Jekhenpo meaning the chief abbot of the monk body in Bhutan, Pekar Jungne, to the present, who is the 70th Jekhenpo, Chuku Jimichura, the essence of the Drukpa tradition has been preserved, passed, and transmitted in an unbroken chain. Lopen is saying that the successive Jekhenpos have continued their commitment to uphold, nurture, and propagate the Drukpa Kagyu tradition. But even then, Lopen was saying that until His Majesty, the first king of Bhutan, was enthroned, the number of monks had dwindled very much. The number of monks had decreased, but not really diminished. But after His Majesty, the first king, was enthroned, he immediately took on the task of reviving, of further boosting the Drukpa Kagyu tradition. So His Majesty sent Lopen Tenzin Jamso from the central monastic body and a group of monks to come in Tibet to the audience of Togden Shachashri to receive all complete teachings and oral transmissions of the Drukpa Kagyu tradition.
두개 담바 다때 공도 수바신도 두개 담바네 가비기 담바데 야 가서 전에 투전 안 하는 거 신네 동공 수바신도 넘어 가시 컴플로단네 칠롱 완 저서 참마 톱차데 근데 럼바지도 두개 담바 님바 숨바 챙겨놓고 넘어 가셔라 로마 답지 자는 것도 다섯 이상 잘로 좀 셰다다 두다서 로스 가야 마세 달 두개 숨배 깝네 경럽 두절인가 봐 정말 있었으니 쉬야지 캠부츠도 전산에 제르라 두대 카시 땅굴라 셰다 카시 주반에 좀 됐네 달 두개 숨바 두개 주바 두개가 봐 튕겨놓고 셰다기 야신 저는 야 셰다 두달라 튕기기 줘서 저서기 칸바 간보 존에 마도 tubanane 다템바 로레지도 야양 동마도 마 냠도이 도바텔리 메시 수주이.
Lopin is saying that now from the first king to the second and third until the present, who is the fifth king of Bhutan, the monk body has been patronized by the kings and the royal family and strengthened year after year. But he was saying that until the third king, there was no such institutions like Shedras and Druptas in the country. So during the reign of the third king of Bhutan, and during the reign of the 65th Jekhembo, Jamyang Yishisingye, the Chari and Tangu Buddhist centers were established as centralized institutions to promote the Buddha Dharma. And from the third king onwards, Lopin was saying that the welfare and the facilities in these institutions, these Shedras and Druptas all over the country, were undertaken by the government. Lopin is saying that now, as he starts into the actual teaching, he's saying that when he does this teaching, it is not to show or prove to anybody that he is the best or he knows everything, because he can see that most of you are Buddhist practitioners by now and then probably know almost everything, but as a reminder, as per the command of His Holiness, he's going to teach. And then he's reminding that in Bhutan, there is no worry that the Drukpa Kagyu tradition will vanish, that the Drukpa Kagyu tradition